Thanks for joining me again today. We're going to do a shipping tag this time, which is going to be transformed into an art tag. I must admit, shipping tags were something a bit of a mystery to me for a while because I didn't think it would be something I would enjoy. But just for the sake of growing as an artist and pushing myself a bit, I did buy some just to try it out, and I absolutely love working on shipping tags. So much so that I've got quite a bunch going on here. I've got a few more on the go, and I have so much fun with them, and actually quite a collection so far that I've even started working on the back. So I'm now doing double-sided shipping tags because why not? Take less space and then you have more surface to play with. So this is just a bit of leftover paint that I have on here. I'm going to continue working on this one. As always, you don't know where I'm going to go, so we'll just find out together, shall we? Let's go. Texture and color going on so far, so yes, so far so good. Now what I'm going to do is add some embossing, and that's something that I'm still a little bit new at. I haven't tried it with the stencil yet, but I'm keen to find out how it works out. So what I'm going to do is use this sunflower stencil, which you can buy in my store. I will leave all the details in the description box. And I'm going to use this Ranger Embossed dabber. So this has got like a clear glue in there, if you like, which will allow the powder, the embossing powder, to stick to later on. So I'm going to use the dabber because I think that might be the easiest way to add this glue to the stenciled area. I'm going to offset it a little bit to the left, like so, and then I'm just going to press and add a good amount through the stencil opening. I'm not expecting a totally perfect result. It's okay because I'm still experimenting anyway, but this should give us something interesting, I'd say. So I'm going to be quite generous and make sure that I've got some through most of the openings here. It's going to be a bit harder in the center of the sunflower because the openings are really tiny, so the glue may not go in there, but we'll find out. Or I may put too much glue. That could be the opposite as well. There we go. Now we're going to peel off the stencil carefully, put it aside. And it's going to be hard to see, but I've got some glue on here in the stenciled area. I'm not sure. It looks like it didn't pick up much of the detail at all, actually. I think I may have put too much, so a little bit of a mishap here, probably. Anyway, we'll just do it and then see what happens. If it doesn't work out, we'll just cover it. So I'm going to put my tag on here and cover it with an embossing powder. Let me get another piece of paper that's a bit bigger, like this one. Let's see which color to choose. So there's a few things you can get. You can get white, you can get holographic, which is really cool, one of my favorites, very glittery. Gold, you can get black, you can get opaque colors as well, like pink and green and all of that. I think I'm going to go with the black actually and see how we go. Mixed media is all about experimenting, and you know, if this doesn't work out, well, there'll be something you'll know not to do, and I will know not to do again as well. So I'm going to apply this very generously, I can't speak today. Try not to sneeze at this stage because the powder is super fine. It will go everywhere. You don't want to inhale that. That not would be fun. I'm going to tap off the excess and then we'll see if it worked or not at this stage. Well, there you go. Actually, that didn't turn out too bad. It's probably a bit of detail lost around here. The stencil is a bit more detailed than that, but it's kind of cool at the same time anyway, so let's go with it. I'm going to put this back into the little jar. Like this, nothing wasted at all. And even though it looked like I put a ton on there, once you actually tap it off and put it back in the jar, there's just hardly anything used. And then next I'm going to use my embossing gun, and then let's heat this up. And that's all there is to it. Let's just let this cool down for a second. Basically, the high heat of the heat gun has melted the glue and the powder together, and now you've got a really cool glittery, shiny surface, which is pretty cool. I like it, even though, like I said, the stencil doesn't actually quite look like that, does it? But let's work around it and then find a way to just integrate it into the background. Making some little experiments and oopsie moments like this is always part of the process of being an artist and of discovering new things. So let's keep going with a bit of paint. Okay, so here what I've done is just reuse the stencil after cleaning it off the embossing glue, and I've offset it a little bit compared to the black area, so it sort of became a bit of a shadow behind it. So now we can see the sunflower a bit better, and I still have that cool black glittery background behind, so that's pretty cool. It turned out well after all. I am done and done and done. I'm really happy with it. Even though it started with a bit of a not too sure moment, it turned out well. So I'm going to give you a close-up so we can see what I've been up to. There we go. You can still see a bit of the black sparkly embossed background here, and I've added some shimmery colors here. As you can see, the blue black here is beautiful. A little bit of a green gold here and on the top as well. It just adds a little bit of a shimmer that is subtle at the same time. And the background noise you're hearing is from my little doggy Poppy, who's walking around everywhere, so I think he needs attention, which means it's my cue to go away and see you another time. So make sure to have a look at the blog post to see all the supplies I've used and links to where you can buy them from, mostly from my store if you want. And I'll see you again soon. Bye!